Hi, my name is Danny. I was looking to speak to the parents of Daryl. Daryl? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello. Are you Daryl's mom or aunt or somebody?
Mother.
Mother. Okay, hi. My name is Danny. I run an organization called ACE, Alliance Against Child Exploitation.
Close the damn door.
I just wanted to talk to you regarding some very concerning things that are going on with Daryl. I know he's on probation right now.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that he is pretending to be a 17-year-old boy on the internet.
Oh, he's on the internet.
Well, he's on the internet. He's pretending to be a 17-year-old boy. He's talking to kids under the age of 18.
Okay.
He's sending pictures of his. He's talking about wanting to do sexual things with them.
So we're going through this shit again.
Yes, I know he's. I know of him because of what he's done before. But I was hoping that maybe we could figure something out. That way I don't have to get law enforcement involved, get his probation officer involved. I know they're going to violate his probation if, they see what's going on. So I was just trying to...
Yeah, he's already been probation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to mitigate this between...
Second appointment.
Right. I'm just trying to mitigate the situation before we have to call the police. He obviously has committed a very serious felony. Daryl, I know you want me to close the door.
No. It's my other son.
Okay, well, he's committed obviously very serious felonies.
But they go get him?
Yeah, they could. I haven't called anybody yet. But he's online, pretending to be a child and talking to 15-year-old girls.
Well, we're talking to coming up right now.
I know this has happened in the past. I know of him.
It's my son's birthday. My oldest one.
Gotcha, I understand. Yeah, I was just hoping we could figure this out without having to get law enforcement involved. I know he's on probation.
Yes, he is.
They're going to violate his probation as soon as they see he's sending pictures to little girls.
Yeah, we're at. Come here. Talk to these ladies.
Hi, Daryl. Yes. So my name is Danny. I run an organization called ACE, Alliance Against Childhood Exploitation.
You back on the line again?
No,
You going to be a 17-year-old?
I'm not
Talking
online.
to 15-year-old girls? Sending your parents to them?
Nope.
Okay.
Then they're lying, right?
I have all the messages, ma'am. I can show you. I mean, I have no reason to lie. I don't know Daryl.
I'm not on the internet. I learned from this mistake from
Well, why did you
2019.
do
Right.
it?
So, did you leave your house today?
No,
You didn't?
I've been here
No,
all
he's
day.
been he's been here all day.
Okay. Well, he's talking to what he believes is a 15-year-old girl online.
I'm not talking to anybody.
You are, because I have the messages. So, just like what I told your mom here, we can sort this out, or I can get the police here. I know you're on probation. Okay? You're sending
I'm not
pictures.
talking to nobody.
Okay, so did somebody get pictures of you, send it to somebody else?
What's that about? What's about here?
I can't walk there. It's raining.
No, me, not you.
You talk to these ladies right now. Because you're going to be violated. You're right.
Hey, all right, go.
All right?
Let me back up so I can take care of this.
All right, Daryl. So you're saying that it's not you?
No.
You're not talking to these girls?
No.
Okay. I have all the messages. Do you want me to show them to you?
I'm not talking to nobody that's under the age of 18.
Okay. So, do you have a text now number?
No, I do not.
You do not?
No.
Okay. So, do you want to come bring your phone out so we can sort this out?
I don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone?
No.
So, how do you get on the internet?
I don't. This is news to me. I don't know what's going on. I'm innocent. I'm going back in here and watch the movie. I've been
Okay. Well,
watching.
I'm gonna call the police. Okay. I've got all your information. I've got everything, Daryl. I know you're still talking to kids online. I know you are.
I learned from the mistake from back in 2019 with the other organization.
What happened in
I
2019? So you don't go online, or you do go online?
I don't know. I don't anymore.
Okay. So you didn't. Okay. So you just want me to get the police here so we can sort it out?
I'll be honest with you.
You'll be honest with me, what?
I'll be honest with you here on everything. I'm not talking to a minor.
I have all your chat logs, though. I have the pictures of your sending, pictures of yourself.
That ain't me.
It's not you?
I'm being honest.
Okay.
with you.
So you think if we get the police out here? You know they're going to detain you and investigate this if I get the police out here, and they're going to figure out that it's you, right? I know you're on probation, man. I'm trying to work this out with you, but I've got all your pictures.
Are y'all the police?
I've got all your messages. Like I said, I'm not a cop. Okay, all those. Remember, you said you hate NFPH, you hate waits list, right? I'm one of those. Okay, I know exactly who you are. I talked to you last year. Okay, and that just tells me that what you're doing, you're still up to the same shit, right? You're still up to the same thing, and you're pretending to be a 17-year-old boy now. You gonna look at me like I'm crazy, Daryl? I have all your messages. Hey, this is Daryl Kendall Ashley. I just seen your message. Blah blah blah. At this time, this isn't you. This is not you. That's not you.
Them are my photos, yes.
They're your photos, okay. So you're saying that somebody's pretending to be you?
I have a lot of people out there that hate me. I have a lot of exes all over the USA that does use my photos to try to scam people with my photos.
But you think people are using your photos to scam people?
Yeah.
Well, how would that work, dude?
Ex-girlfriends hate me.
Well, why you? Why you? So an ex-girlfriend, you're saying, wrote this. My name is Daryl Kendall Ashley. I was born August 27th, 1996. I am 26 years old. You wrote out your whole life story. You even wrote out things that nobody would know. You wrote out things that nobody would even know about you. I know it's you.
Is this going online?
This is being recorded for my safety and for yours. So you can't say that I hurt you. I can't say you hurt me. Everything's recorded, right? Are you still going to tell me that this is not you? You know the police can just...
It is.
It is you.
I fucked up. I will admit I fucked up. I knew something was up because Waitress got me in 2019.
Right. Well, I know they exposed you in 2019.
I wasn't going to go meet no minor.
Right, but even not meeting with a minor is still a felony. Sending pictures of you and talking about
That's
explicit...
That's
You picked the smallest you could find on the internet and you sent it to her?
Yeah.
Why?
I ain't gonna send my... I don't send mine out.
Well, you did. You did. I can guarantee you that's yours, right? Because most guys that pretend to send other pictures will go get something bigger, right? Yours is kind of embarrassing, how small it is, right? So I know it's yours. You don't have to lie about that part. I know this is all you. Now, whether you decide to meet with a minor or not, you've already committed various felonies. I could think of 3 just by looking at these messages.
I'm sorry.
You should be
I
sorry.
am sorry. Really fucking sorry.
I thought you said you learned your lesson.
I did back in 2019.
And you unlearned your lesson in 2022?
I guess so.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you seek out children?
I don't see on children.
But you've gotten yourself in quite a pickle several times over a child.
I looked at that profile on the dating website, 18.
Okay, then why did you tell her you were 17 years old and you acknowledged that she was 15 and you were telling her that you were going to get her pregnant, you guys were going to get married when she turned 18? So obviously you didn't think she was an adult because all these, you just said you never would have met her because she's a minor.
Yeah.
So you know she's a minor.
When she told me her real age, yeah.
Then why did you keep talking to her?
Just to get her hopes up, that person's hopes up.
So you wanted to get a 15-year-old girl's hopes up.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just to play with her heart.
To play with their heart. Why are you telling her that you love her and that...
Never happen again.
Right, so I mean, you've said that before, right? You said this will never happen again.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Here we are again.
So what are we going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Make sure that they're adults.
Right, but you made sure that she was a child. And you continue to talk to her. You talked about going to a hotel. You talked about having intercourse with her.
I would never do anything sexual with a minor. No.
Right, but okay, so you said you would never do anything, but you said these things.
I would never do that to a minor, no.
But you realize that you said you were going to.
I'm sorry.
And that's a crime.
I'm sorry.
What do you think would happen if your probation officer violated you?
I would go back to jail.
Does that sound fun to you, Daryl?
No. I just got out of jail for threats.
I know. I know. You have a habit of threatening people. You threatened me, actually, once upon a time also. You and I have had a conversation before, and you threatened me. I know who you are. I know that you make it your mission to talk to children on the internet. Because you've done this before. You do this all the time. Now,
That's why I ask people on the website, what's your true age?
right, but even after she told you my true age is 15, you said, all of a sudden, you said, all right, I'm 17. So you tried to make a little girl feel comfortable thinking that you were a minor. And you said it maybe 25 times that you were 17 years old.
I'm sorry. Truly sorry.
I don't think you're truly going to be sorry until you end up in prison, Daryl.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
I know it was y'all.
It wasn't me. You don't know very much, Daryl, because the problem is that you keep getting yourself into these situations thinking that you know more than everybody else. And the truth is that you're seeking out children and you keep getting caught. And what are you going to do next time? You're just going to be more careful.
I'll stay off of the websites. Simple as game.
Why are you telling a 15-year-old girl that you're 17 years old?
Huh?
Why are you telling a 15-year-old girl that you are 17 years old?
That was just at the
You do that,
top of my head.
that you're 17?
Yeah.
Why?
I lie about my age all the time.
So you tell people you're 17 all the
I tell
time?
people I'm like 40.
Right, okay, 40 something, but there's a difference between saying you're 40 and telling a 15-year-old girl that you're 17. You're telling her you're a minor. You're tricking her. You're tricking her into trying to have sex with you because that's what you've wanted this whole time. You went into explicit details, down to how many minutes you were going to do things with her for.
No.
Down to the minutes. Exactly 35 minutes you were going to make out with her.
No.
Exactly 20 minutes she was going to suck your... But you said it.
I know I said it, but I would never do anything towards them.
Except talk to them.
Not no more.
But that's what you said a couple years ago. What do you mean not no more? You had a whole team come out here and expose you for being a child predator. And here you are back doing it again. You just thought you were going to be careful, that maybe you weren't going to meet her. Like, people already don't know where you live.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb. And that's sick. Do you talk to adults online?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
And children.
Well, not everybody's honest about the age online.
Nobody lies about being a child.
Are we done here?
Are we done here? You know,
It's up to you.
you have a really shitty fucking attitude for somebody who's gotten caught trying to fuck a minor over and over and over again. You have a really shitty attitude.
And I'm trying to change that.
But you're not trying to change that because you got caught doing this a couple years ago and you're doing it again. So what are we changing? What has changed other than the fact that I'm somebody else talking to you about this now? What's changed?
Not really much.
You're still a piece of shit.
I know that.
So what's changed?
Nothing. Except for I'm a piece of shit.
You just don't care?
Of course I can.
Why do you want a little girl to be your girlfriend?
No.
Why do you want a little girl to be your girlfriend?
No. I go for grown women.
If
We
that
all
was the
say
case,
shit that we-
Daryl, if
we
that was
all
the
say
case,
shit that we don't mean.
no, we all don't say shit to little girls that we don't mean. We don't have sexual conversations with minors just because. Nobody does that. The fact that you think that's normal, there's something wrong with you. Which, that's why I know you're not going to change. You're just going to keep doing this shit, thinking that, proof.
I'll just stay off of the websites.
So what was these tests that you were giving her? You said you were giving her tests and she was failing them.
No.
Yeah, I have the
It
messages.
was just something to talk about. But I was bored.
You were bored, so you made sexual conversation with a minor? And sent her a picture of your...
Learn from our mistakes.
But you didn't. That's my point, is that you haven't learned from your mistakes.
Now I have.
What? How is this a lesson?
It is a lesson.
How?
If y'all are here and confronting me about it.
Yeah, but somebody was already here confronting you about it, and you did it again. And the guy that confronted you was a lot bigger and scarier than I am. You didn't learn your lesson then. Is that your mom? Your aunt? Your mom?
Yeah.
She knows that you talk to children on the internet. She said, "Oh no, not this again." That's the first thing she said to me when she opened that door. "Oh no, not again." Which means it's not a surprise that Daryl is talking to children.
Sorry that y'all are here at my door, talking to me, and everything.
You said to her, "So do you honestly want a relationship with?" And let's see where things go. I'm not forcing you to do anything that you're not comfortable with. That's not a joke. That's not a joke.
My fault.
It is your fault. I don't know who else's fault it would be.
I was wrong.
But you're doing it again. That's my. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're doing last time. I thought you said you didn't have a phone.
I don't have a phone.
So how are you talking to the girl?
I don't have a phone.
So how are you talking to the girl?
Using other people's phones.
Other people's
I
phones.
don't have a phone.
So you're using your mom's phone to commit felonies?
No.
Okay, whose phone are you using? You're using your own phone. Just because you don't want to bring it out here doesn't mean you don't have a phone, Daryl. I wasn't born yesterday. Should I just get the cops out here then?
No.
Are you gonna keep bullshitting me? I know you have a phone, Daryl. How else would you talk to
do
her?
have a phone.
You do have a phone. Wow, I didn't know that. You know, you're really pissing me off, making me drag things out of you. I don't know why you can't just be honest. You know you're caught. You already got caught before. Why can't you be honest? You're going between being honest and not being honest, and it's really counterproductive. And it's really just gonna piss me off to the point where I'm just gonna get the cops out here and let them deal with you. I guarantee you, if anybody saw these messages...
You're right about everything.
I know I'm right. I'm not here to tell you that I'm right. That's not my fucking point. My point is that you continue to try to meet with children online. You continue to speak sexually. You're sending pictures of your... Why'd you tell a little girl you were 17? Let's start there.
Just to talk, say random age on.
No, because she's 15, and you thought it would be better if you were 17, right?
If you look at it that way, yeah.
If I look at it, what other way can I look at it than a 26-year-old man telling a 15-year-old girl that he's 17? For what other reason would that be? For what other reason other than to make her comfortable? You were trying to trick a 15-year-old girl into having sex with you. Which, by the way, that's never going to work. You don't look 17. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Then why would you say that?
Just to say it.
Just to say it. Okay, so why did you say that? Can a committed relationship begin with us officially tonight and last forever, beginning August 6, 2022 at the exact time being 10:13? I am ready to become your boyfriend. Why do you want to date a little girl?
At the time I thought she was 18.
No, you didn't. You told her you were 17 because she said she was 15. She already told you she was 15. You already knew that.
I admit to everything. I'm sorry.
Why do you want to get her pregnant? You said you wanted to make 2 little girls with her.
No.
You didn't say that?
I said it, but it's not true.
So you told a 15-year-old girl that you wanted to knock her up, but it's not true.
It's not true.
That's sick. That's sick. You don't really seem to care.
I do.
You seem to be saying whatever you think is going to get me out of here, and that's really not going to work.
I do care.
You do care. You do care that you told a 15-year-old girl that you wanted to impregnate her.
I do care.
You said like 30 times that you were 17. You said, we can watch a movie. It has to be PG or G rating due to us both being minors in the state of Florida. So right there, you're acknowledging that she's a minor and you're pretending to be a minor. The movie has to be PG or G rating due to us being both minors in the state of Florida. You just acknowledged that you guys were both minors and you're clearly not a fucking minor, Daryl.
True.
True? Yeah, true. Why'd you say that?
Something to say.
Okay. So, would you ever do something like that with a child?
No.
Does it make you physically ill thinking about doing something like that? Because if it doesn't, there's something wrong with you.
Can you repeat it again?
Yes. Does it make you physically ill thinking about doing something like that to a child? Because it makes me physically ill. It makes you sick? I'm asking you, does that make you sick?
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm asking you, does it make you feel sick when you think about doing that stuff with a child? It does make you feel sick?
It's nasty.
It is nasty, but you've been writing it forever, for weeks. You've been writing this shit down. How are you typing this out, hitting send, and not immediately throwing up? Why'd you ask her if she was still a virgin?
It was just something to talk about.
You think a 15-year-old girl wants to have a sexual conversation?
No.
Then why would you talk about that with a 15-year-old girl? How is that making conversation?
It ain't. It's not.
Are you a virgin?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Then why did you say you were?
I'm not a virgin.
You said, me as well, I'm a virgin too.
No.
Then why did you say that? The fact that you're more embarrassed about potentially being a virgin than meeting a child or trying to meet a child is sick. Why did you tell a 15-year-old girl that you were a virgin?
Just to say whatever.
That's not whatever. Why didn't you tell her the sky was blue? What? I don't understand. Why is that what comes to mind when you're talking to a child? Why didn't you say, hey, I'm playing Monopoly right now. I'm going to go play hopscotch outside. I'm going to go play tennis. You didn't say any of that. You said really sexual things. You even said, I know I scared you off talking about sex. You're grooming a little girl, Daryl. Hello?
I'm here, I'm listening.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here for you to talk. I'm here for you to explain yourself. I'm not here to give you a fucking speech. I'm not your fucking mom.
I fucked up. I admit that. I know I said some things I shouldn't have said.
Some things? Or a lot of
A
things?
lot of things.
I know that's your, right? Because you're wearing the same shirt in this picture as you are in your other pictures. This is a collared shirt that you're wearing. That little shirt sticking out right there under your, you have that shirt. But I thought you just Googled it.
I'm sorry. About the whole entire thing. I'm gonna stay off of the website.
How much time you think people like you get in prison?
15, 20 years?
Did you research that?
No.
Oh, it's a good estimate. Why do you think 15, 20 years?
It's a criminal act on a vulnerable adult or something like that.
Why did you say, can I see you naked in pictures? You're soliciting child pornography. You said, hey, since I sent you a picture of my, can I see a picture of you? Since me, your boyfriend, age 17 years old, send you pictures of my big blank. It's not big, dude. It's really not. It's really fucking small. I suggest you stop sending those. Through text message, and you can see, can I see pictures of your, and of other things?
It was just something to say.
Okay. So, what if you would have received those pictures? What if you would have received pictures of a little kid?
I wouldn't cap them. I would have fucking blocked.
You would have what?
Blocked the phone number and quit talking.
You would have blocked the phone number. So why did you ask for them? You asked for them. You said, you asked 2 different times, can you send this to me? So I don't think you're going to block a phone number that sends you something that you wanted.
I'm ashamed of myself.
You're ashamed of yourself?
Yes.
You should be ashamed of yourself. This is just something to talk about with you, my girlfriend. But what age do you want to try to get pregnant?
I wasn't thinking.
You want to get a little girl pregnant, bro?
No.
You want to get a little girl pregnant?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
Now what?
No.
The fact that you would even say that. The fact that that would even come out of your fucking mouth.
I would never get a child pregnant. No.
Not with that little thing. That's disgusting.
True. No.
So you said you were never going to meet her?
No.
Okay, so what is this about a hotel room?
That was on top of my head.
Off top of your head, you planned out a hotel room.
Yeah.
Why?
That's not true though.
But why did you say that then?
Just to say it.
To say it. There's nothing wrong with that. You can, like, spark your cigarette, bro.
I mean, you have a lighter?
I don't think so. I do have a lighter. You can keep it, though. He touched it. I don't want it back. That's for you. It'll be a parting gift. Why would you say that to a little girl? You said my aunt is getting the hotel paid very soon with cash, since I don't have the legal authority to book a hotel room because I'm not 18 yet.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit. I know that's bullshit because you're 26 years old. I know it's bullshit.
I don't have an aunt that. I don't have an aunt.
Okay.
I do, but she's way out in Texas.
Okay, so why did you say that? Good morning, my angel that God created in the heavens. Above me, boyfriend, thinking how lovely it is going to be when we are alone having blank.
That's something to sin.
Do you talk that way to adults as well?
No.
You don't talk this way to adults.
Unless they talk to me sexually.
But this little girl never spoke to you. You started the sexual conversation. So you're telling me that you only speak to kids like this? But you did.
I knew it was a setup. That's why I kept the conversation going. Because I knew it was a setup.
Then why'd you send a picture of your... That was last night. You knew it was set up this whole time, but you did something last night that would literally get you thrown in prison. Not meeting, not doing anything. Just the picture will get you thrown in prison. Why would you do that if you thought it was a setup?
To see,
To see what? You even said, don't let anybody see this on your phone. You need to erase it. What?
if organizations are behind it,
What if it was a cop?
I would have been VOPing with each other.
And that's worth it to you?
No.
But it is, because you sent it. You've been talking to this girl for weeks, and you've been thinking, oh, I don't know, she might be a cop, she might be fake. But you send a picture of last night. Why did you ask her, do you want to see how big it is? Yes or no? She never responded, and you sent it anyway.
I wasn't thinking when I sent the checks.
But you were thinking it was organizations, like you just said. So why would you send a picture of your...
To see if it was a setup.
To see if it was a setup, right? So if I was a cop, and I came here with a search warrant and arrested you, you just wanted to see if it was a setup?
No.
So why'd you do it?
At the time, I thought she was 18. Which I found out later she wasn't.
You sent this today. You guys have been talking about her being a minor for weeks. And you even said, I'm your 17-year-old boyfriend, and sent a picture of it. You're not 17. But you told her you were 17. You already knew she was a minor when you sent this. You were making her take all these tests that she was failing. Do you not remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that, no.
Okay. So you said you weren't going to use a condom?
I wasn't going to do anything anyway.
That's not what you said. You said you're going to get pregnant with me, by me, your boyfriend, when we're at the hotel room. You said you were going to knock her up.
That's all bullshit.
The fact that you're like smirking right now is just fucking sick. You think this is funny? Like this is fun? This is a game? Like
No. Serious.
this is very fucking serious. But you can't sit here and say you thought she was an adult when you're clearly stating that you know she's a minor. That's the part that's got me fucked up, Daryl. Is that you're making me go back and forth with you when I already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. We already know what the fuck is going on. Why are you lying? You just said you were sorry. Why would you backtrack and say you thought she was an adult?
I am sorry.
So why are you telling me you thought she was an adult?
That when I saw the profile, 18.
Right, when you saw the profile, right? So within the first few messages, she said, hey, I'm 15. Then you said, hey, I'm 17. And then you continued to send pictures, explicit conversation when you already thought she was a minor. I am in love with you, my girlfriend. So much, honey bunny. Yeah, that's fucking cringy, isn't it? That you're the only woman I want to legally marry in the state of Florida when you become an adult. Why are you telling an adult that you want to marry them when they're an adult?
I got Xfinity while she's out there in Rockford, Illinois, 25.
Right, well, I'm talking about Jacksonville, Florida, 15 years old.
No, I was never going to marry her.
Why not?
It's just something to say.
Me, your boyfriend, will kiss your beautiful and kiss your lips for exactly 35 minutes, my girlfriend. You said we're going to have sexual intercourse until the day that you become pregnant with my child.
It wasn't going to happen.
You're going to scream for me, your committed boyfriend, 17 years old, out loud when I am doing all these things to you, when you're laying in bed on your back, forcing you to scream my name. You know that a 15-year-old child cannot consent, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Then why are you having these conversations with a 15-year-old child?
Make sure that people ain't like you.
To make sure that people ain't like me. What the fuck did you just say?
What y'all do is some organizations, they sit up there and they use fake pictures
Mm-hmm.
to get people.
Okay.
That's from some organizations.
Right. So if you know that there are some organizations out there that do this, why are you sending sexually explicit messages to a child?
They didn't mean to.
You did mean to, because you typed it all out. Down to like, I sent this at August 21st, 2022, the time being exactly 4:35 a.m. Like, you're typing that out. You're typing all this out. I will make this up to you 100,000% truly at the hotel room that my aunt is going to be paying for it, and my aunt will be in the hotel to supervise me, a 17-year-old minor.
Go back inside.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's all
We're
right.
just talking right now. No, but he's doing the same thing that he did last time, and I think honestly this time it's worse. It's even worse this time. He's telling a 15-year-old girl that he wants to get her pregnant.
If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
That's not good.
Listen to this lady. Why are you smoking? Well,
It's all right. I let him smoke. If it's too good to be true, can you listen to the words that you're saying?
Yes.
What about a
Let me see what you're
15-year-old
saying.
girl is good to be true? Why is that too good to
you
be
got
true?
another lady?
Yeah, I got a couple people here with me.
You know they're recording you.
He's aware. He's aware. I'm recording for my safety and his. That way nobody can hurt anybody. Nobody can say I did anything. It's for safety. Listen to yourself. You just said too good to be true. What is good about the child? How is that good? Too good to be true?
Just something to say.
That's not something to say. You don't say that to children. I hope you
know
don't.
this is serious.
I know this.
So you tell me they're lying?
He just admitted it. He admitted everything. He admitted to everything. He knows he came out lying, but he's not lying now. The things that you have said in these messages are appalling. They're disgusting.
Can you read them to me?
Absolutely.
I can't see.
Yeah.
them. 'Cause I
So
just-
he said, I'm going to fuck really excellent. I'm going to insert my beginning fast. Don't worry. You won't get it on the
Something to talk.
it's very, very explicit. These are not jokes. These are not games. This is very explicit conversation. He's been doing this for several weeks. It's been several weeks since he's been doing this.
Here, though. Put that cigar in a minute.
And he was just telling me that he knows there's teams that do this. There's people that come out here and protect children online. And he said it was a test. Right? But if I was a cop, this wouldn't be a test. Because they'd be taking him away in handcuffs. Especially for sending, he even requested that the little girl send photos of herself, of her naked self, to him.
Can they want to go back to jail?
No,
So why are you doing it?
I don't want to go back to jail.
So why are you doing this?
And of course, he told her that he was 17 years old. Because he was trying to act like he was a 17-year-old and she's a 15-year-old and they could do whatever they wanted. He was trying to make her comfortable. It's extremely predatory, Daryl. The fact that you misrepresent yourself as a minor, to court a minor, to get her to a hotel or whatever it is you were going to do, even if it's just talk, that's illegal.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So why did you do it? Did you do this?
Yeah.
And you see, this is the problem that I have with him, is that he's done this before. Right? This isn't a first time.
A couple years ago?
A couple of years ago, there was a team here in Jacksonville doing something similar, and he did the same thing. And, you know, he says he's learned his lesson. He's learned his lesson. But he said he learned his lesson last time, too. So I'm kind of just at a loss right now. What are we supposed to do?
Is that when that guy came up?
Nathan Waits.
Is that when? Oh, God.
They're all affiliated.
Remember the guy that came up?
I'm not affiliated with those people. Okay, I know who they are because obviously we do similar things. Those people aren't even around anymore. I've been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah,
Okay?
because this one guy came up. Was kind of fishy. Oh,
I think it was a car or truck.
I think it was a truck. They asked him to get in the truck. Then what? The video takes you.
And then you went on to make a video on the internet talking about how you were going to get them arrested. I still have the video. I found it today. You made a whole video talking about you're going to get those people in jail, but you realize that you're the one committing a crime, right? These people that are coming up here, stopping you from doing this, they're not committing crimes. You're not going to get them in. You think you're going to put me in jail? Then why do you think you can get them in jail? That doesn't make any sense. You're trying to meet with children. You are having sexually explicit conversations with children. You're not going to get other people in jail for what you're doing. You're not going to deflect it. The fact that there's something wrong with you, Daryl. The fact that you think that's the way the world works, that they're going to get in trouble and you're not, that's sick. And you know what? Okay, fine. So what if you did this a couple years ago? You're like, man, that was scary. This big guy came up here. I was scared. Why are you doing it again? You're doing it all over again.
I knew it was fishy from the beginning.
But then why'd you do it? What's fishy?
The whole thing.
What?
Everything fishy.
You're fishy, Daryl. You're fishy, pretending to be a child. To ask a child for pictures of themselves naked.
Did you go meet this girl?
Hell no.
He was planning on it. I just got here before we set up a meet.
No.
Okay, so you weren't going to impregnate her like you said you were. Okay, so why did you go into all this detail about the sexual things that you were going to do with her?
It's just something to say.
That's not something
Why?
to say.
I didn't think anything of it. Anything negative would come out.
You didn't think... You told a child, right? A 15-year-old girl's a child. Can we agree on that? You told a child that you wanted to impregnate her, and you didn't think anything negative was going to come of that.
You know, it's a certain time, right?
I know it was a setup.
What do you mean it's not?
Daryl, if you knew it was a setup, you wouldn't
Then
have
why
sent a
did you do
picture. That doesn't make any sense.
I knew it.
You know you're on
it was a setup.
probation?
Yes, I do.
So why did you say, to be honest with you, my exact age is 17 years old? You said I will be 18 in September of 2022.
Just to say it.
What?
Just to say it.
But then you told her, are you happy that we're both minors?
Did you meet this girl?
Hell no.
No, he didn't meet her.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet. You said, I can't believe I'm 17 years old. Time flies by when you're a teenager.
Yep.
What? So, back to my next question. Back to my previous question. What are we going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Stay off of the internet.
But that's what you said last time.
Completely.
But that's what you said last time.
Stay off-
So
stay off the
I
internet.
want to find a resolution that
Ask people for the
sounds
driver's
no.
license.
I want a resolution that sounds nothing like the resolution from last time, because you know what? Nothing happened. You're still doing the same thing.
And you're older. If you can have a birthday next Saturday,
Yeah.
you want to go back to jail?
No.
Thought you told me you don't want to go back to jail no more.
I don't want to go back to jail.
All right.
Yeah, I found out that the written threats and the harassment and whatnot with that circle, with that cube storage place.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I mean, I looked at his whole, everything he had going on. I mean, really, it sounds to me like you're just kind of unhinged and you don't know how to control your anger. And that really scares me that you're talking to children. The fact that you're threatening people, threatening to do whatever to people at businesses, what are you going to do to a little girl?
with a gun.
I may or may not have missed that part, but I mean, you know,
That's why you went to jail.
I spoke with Daryl a couple years ago because I don't know how, but he came across my page and he was threatening me too because I
Do you
obviously
remember
do this
talking
as well.
to this lady?
I talked to back then. I talked to so many people.
I never seen her.
So many people.
I haven't talked to him in person, but he, you know, we talked on the internet. He told me he was going to get me arrested because I was pretending to be a child or whatever you thought I was doing. But really, the only one who should be arrested is you.
No, you put me through.
Yeah.
Do I need this?
No.
Your mom does not need this shit, dude.
Yeah. I just had open heart surgery
I'm sorry about that.
last year.
But we've got to come to some sort of conclusion to where we know that he is not talking to children. You know, I just asked you. I just read this to you. I read you a very sexually explicit conversation that you had with her. And I asked you, do you talk to adults like this? And you said no.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, he was very specific about what he wanted to do with her. So I asked him, I said, you also talk to adults like this? He said no. He only talks to children like this. And that's what has me very concerned. That, okay, you're trying to date, meet people, whatever, but why are you sending sexually explicit messages to a child and not an adult? That just tells me that there's something very wrong with you. Something that exposing you, talking to you is not going to help. Is he in, like, therapy or counseling or anything, ma'am?
He has a psychiatrist.
Do you have a contact with a psychiatrist?
I don't, but he does.
I suggest you get in touch with his psychiatrist.
And when you go to your psychiatrist?
October 31st? 31st of October.
When's your medicine coming?
I'm back with it.
Do you know that if you ask a child for photos and you receive those naked photos, you're receiving child,
Yes. I understand this.
Yes.
and you're okay with that?
No.
Then why would you ask for it? Right? So it's not like they're sending it to you for no reason. You're asking for this.
So what's the what the value is all with this?
Stay the fuck off the internet, for real.
What's your language? Was you raised as like this?
Nope.
I can tell you we're raised like this. I can only imagine what she's going to say to you when I'm not here. I can only imagine.
Wow. Thank God Michael's not here.
Mm-hmm.
This is sick. You said all these things. You keep telling me that you thought she was an adult, but you said all this after you acknowledged that she was a child. You didn't say any of the sexual things thinking she was an adult. You even went down to 17. You dropped your age to 17 to make her comfortable. That makes you a predator, Daryl. That makes you a predator of children. Do you understand that?
Yes, I will.
You do
Then
understand
why'd
that.
you do it?
And you want to be that guy.
No.
You want to be that guy in Jacksonville that somebody looks at him and say, yeah, that's the chomo. That's the guy who was trying to meet a kid. That's the guy who sent a picture of a child. That's the guy who wants child. You want to be that guy in Jacksonville? You're not going to last very long.
No, I do not.
So so why did you tell her you were a virgin?
I was just to throw it out there. I ain't no damn virgin.
Right, but why did you say that to her? You asked her if she was a virgin, then you told her you were a virgin. And you said you were 17 because you wanted a 15-year-old girl to lose her virginity to you.
Yeah.
What other
That's what
reason
it
would that
sounds-
be? Even your
I
mom
know it
says it.
sounds
That's what
like
it
that.
sounds like. What else would it sound like, dude?
I know it sounds like that, but it wasn't going to lead to that.
Why'd you send a picture?
Make sure if it was a setup.
Well, why'd you do it?
Why would you, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you make sure it's a setup by making sure that you go to jail?
You know, all they do is call the law.
You know, I could just literally, I could show this to a cop, probably arrest you.
Yes.
I could just show him these messages. He'd probably puke and then put you in handcuffs.
You know what?
I don't want that.
Then why did you do it?
You said I can't. You said yes. I want to see you in person too, baby.
No, I was never going to meet.
You said
Did she write back?
yeah. They were talking the whole time. They were talking the whole
Are you
time.
in the chat room?
Yes.
You said, "Do you want to have sexual intercourse
Are
with
you
me?"
in the chat room?
on tag, yes.
I don't know.
He's just on a website. People go on to meet each other. There's adults, there's kids, there's all sorts of people on there. All sorts of people. So you also said something very concerning that's not a sexual statement, which I do want to address this in front of your mom. You said, I'm going to myself.
We'll go through that again?
I'll do that again. Okay. You said, I'm going to starve myself to death as my own family does not love or care about me. So I'm not going to eat one single meal. I'll tell you right now, if your mom didn't care, she wouldn't be fucking standing out here. Excuse my language, ma'am. She wouldn't be standing here if she didn't care.
I eat every night. I eat
You
meals
ate
every
supper
night.
last night?
Yes, I did.
You said
What
a
did you
person
eat?
can starve to death and be dead within 1 to 2 months. Why would you say that to a child?
Remember the last time you said you were going to kill yourself? You go down California? You
And
caught that all, right?
the cops came and they
Where did they take you?
23.
You said you want me, your boyfriend, to spread your legs open and eat blank for 20 minutes? Lay down in bed on your back and you open your legs up? You're literally teaching her how to do this. A 15-year-old child that you think has never had sex, you're walking her through how to have sex.
They were that sick, okay?
That's more than a mistake, Daryl. And you've done this more than once.
It's only the second time.
Only the second time.
To a child.
And that's okay. It's just twice. Just 2 times, no big deal.
It's not.
Hope we don't get a third.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
No, it's
You just
Oh,
said
then you
it.
got to go home.
You know, the fact that every time we bring up jail, you roll your eyes and you act like that's not going to happen. But I can just fucking walk away and call the police right now if you want me to, because your attitude fucking sucks. It sucks. All you've done is lie to me, bullshit me, and act like this is, oh, I've only done this twice. What is wrong with you? One time was more than enough for everybody.
Thank you.
What?
I wasn't thinking.
But you did this for several
But you
weeks.
did.
Several weeks. This wasn't one conversation one day that you had with her. This was several weeks of going on and on and on about what you wanted to do. You had plenty of time to think. You even said, I don't think you're real. You haven't passed 3 of my tests. You were trying real hard to make sure that you were talking to a child. Did your damn best, but you failed.
So what are we going to do?
That's what I'm saying. What are we going to do? Because this is not going to leave off like we did last time.
Stay off the internet.
How do I know that?
Yep.
Get rid of the phone.
How do I know you don't
Well,
get
you don't
another
have to
one?
get rid of the phone.
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to get rid of the phone. You stay off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
How you on the internet when we don't have nothing in here?
On my phone. On tag.
He said he was getting on neighbor's Wi-Fi or something. That's what he told
No,
this girl.
I don't have any of these neighbors' Wi-Fi.
I don't know who has it.
Why'd you send this?
What's that?
Send it.
Oh, it's a
What is
picture
it?
of his.
Let me see.
Just to send it.
Like I
I
can
wasn't
see.
thinking nothing of it.
Where is this when you done this?
Huh?
Where was you when you done this?
That was like a year ago.
No. Where was you when you did this? Was it here?
Mm-mm.
Where was it?
There's like
Tell me.
there's like a zebra black and white blanket on there. I don't know if that helps you figure that out. But you told me, when I originally told you about this, you told me that it was a picture off the internet, that it wasn't yours. But now you admit that it's yours. Of course, your mama knows that it's yours.
Is that? What's the word I want to use? That's yours.
Oh, I know, because somebody, if there was a fake one, you would have picked a bigger one. That's how I know.
Who told you to do that? Where'd you learn that?
No?
I don't know.
You said, can I see you naked in pictures, since I sent you my 17-year-old? Yeah, ma'am, I honestly, I don't know what you're going to do with him.
I'll stay off the internet.
I don't believe you, Daryl. I don't believe you, because you've said this before. I've had the same conversation with you. People have had the same conversation with you, but here we are, 2 years later.
I'm staying off the internet this time.
How we gonna know?
So this shit don't happen.
Okay, so how do I know you're going to do that?
Because you won't see me on there. Well, I'll give you my email, password,
Okay, and if I see you on there, what?
do what you have to say.
I know he was on
I'm not.
Facebook for a minute. You still on Facebook?
I don't have Facebook. Not anymore.
She's asking you how she know you're going to stay off this.
Because I'm going to deactivate the accounts.
Okay, until when? Until you feel comfortable again and you feel like nobody's watching? Because that's what you did. You stayed off the internet for a while, because I didn't see you anywhere on the internet for a while when you got exposed by that other team. But then you got comfortable again and you came back. So what's going to stop you from getting comfortable again and coming back?
Nothing's not going to get me comfortable to go back on the websites.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being on the internet. The problem is that you're talking to children.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being online.
I'll stay off the internet. Period.
What about I won't talk to children? I feel like that's the first one that we need to address. I'm not going to talk to anybody under the age of 18.
Don't talk to anyone under the age of 18.
And when you're doing this,
Huh?
when you're doing this,
Doing what?
what's she saying? I go to dialysis. I'm a dialysis patient.
Okay.
Monday, Friday.
That's my girlfriend. So you said my girlfriend want to get marriage with you when you're officially 18 years of age, in 4
That's
years from
different
now.
When she's 18.
So you said it multiple times that you know she's not 18. You said your committed boyfriend wants to buy you new underwear, such as panties. You can go shopping for a little girl,
I
Dale.
don't even have money.
I know that, okay? I know that.
Why did you say
It doesn't change the fact that you're saying all of this, okay? You sitting here and saying all these things on your phone, you might as well be going out to meet a child. I'm telling you, these are felonies. 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, and I'm not a fucking lawyer. This is bad. I don't know what you sent last time. I don't know if you sent pictures of your time, but this is bad. This is very bad, Daryl.
It is.
You're going to come up with a couple more surgeries, right?
Yes.
You ain't got to go doctor appointments for me.
Yes.
Does he have an aunt or anybody that would rent him a hotel room? Anybody that would take him anywhere? I'm just asking.
No,
'cause
it's just me.
it's just you. Okay. So why are you telling the little girl that you're going to rent a hotel room? And you even said, I have to get an adult to rent it because I'm not 18.
There's this
I
thing.
wasn't thinking. Right.
But you were thinking, Daryl. You were thinking about this for weeks. This was not just one conversation.
Won't talk to children. Won't be on the internet. Won't talk to nobody.
Go get your phone. I want to see your phone.
Where's your phone?
It's completely dead and needs to be charged.
She wants to see your phone.
Let me see. I want to see. It's dead. It's in your pocket.
It is dead.
I thought you didn't have a phone.
It is dead.
I thought you didn't have a phone.
I do have a phone.
Then why did you lie?
Dead.
Then why did you lie? You just told me I don't even have a phone. My ex-girlfriend's pretending to be me. That's the first thing you said to me.
You know, I got no say so on this. You're over the age of 18.
Yes.
You know right from wrong.
Understand?
I know you know right from wrong. You made a whole video talking about how mad you were that there were people on the internet protecting children. You made a whole video.
And then he did request or say, my family don't love me.
He did. My family doesn't love me. I'm gonna kill myself. Blah 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 blah.
We've been going through, what's this month?
August?
All right, 2 more days. His name passed.
I saw that. I'm very sorry for your loss. I found that too.
He lost his dad in 2015. It's just me.
I'm very sorry about that. Daryl, if you were my son, I would disown you. I would disown you.
Then you go around to everybody, I don't love you. You got your brother here to said that of you.
You got
Kids with them.
your mother letting you live here after you tried to meet a child. The first time. And I know she's not going to kick you out now because she loves you. If you were my kid, I would disown you. I'd put you out on the streets and give you what you deserve. 'Cause that's what you deserve.
Can you live on the street?
No, I cannot.
You know your
Because
brother?
of my mental
Your what?
capacity. Because of my mental problem I have.
Well, I mean, I understand you have some mental problems, but you obviously know right from wrong, and you know that talking to children is wrong, which is why you're trying so hard to conceal it. As soon as you came out here, you said that you didn't know what I was talking about, and it was somebody else. But the fact that you have enough mental capacity to sit here and make up all these stories, I mean, you're not doing too bad. If you can at least try to defend yourself.
So what we're going to do?
Stay off the internet.
You promise?
I promise.
One more time. You're gone.
There ain't gonna be no other next time, whatever.
Let
Daryl,
me see these ladies again.
I catch you doing this shit again, I'm gonna pull up here with the cops.
That what you want?
No.
We don't need the cops out here.
No.
Your poor mom does not need the cops here taking you in handcuffs. But you know, unfortunately, you're at the point where, you know, somebody has to do something to protect the children that are out here because you're a predator.
Don't you see this on TV all the time?
I don't see this on TV. Not even since I've been out of jail, I haven't seen it on TV.
But don't you hear about it?
I hear about it, yes.
The guys beating young girls. Know where they are now?
In prison.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen to you in prison, bro? If you got arrested for anything having to do with a child, what do you think would happen to you? You wouldn't even be able to serve the rest of your term. You wouldn't be able to stay in prison for very
I'll
long.
be dead in prison.
And that's okay. You're okay with that. You're okay with that outcome.
Somebody's fuck buddy?
No.
You know what I mean by that?
Yes, I do.
That's right. Your mom's right. No, I mean, you're absolutely right. I'd make you my bitch, to be completely honest.
No. And it's going to be the biggest black person in there. Remember you used to watch that one show?
Chris something? Hansen?
It's probably Chris Hansen.
What,
To Catch a Predator.
No, it's
How to
another
Catch
show
a
we used to watch.
Predator?
What you going to do when we come for you?
Oh, cops.
So she's asking you, how does she know you were still there?
Because I won't be on there.
Okay, so what if you are? Are you going to tell me it's somebody else?
I'm not going to be on there.
So what if I see a profile that's you?
It ain't going to be me because I'm going to delete the profiles tonight.
You promise.
I promise.
I don't want you to do that back on you
You're
again.
not going to see these people again.
Daryl, go plug your phone in, go get it charged, and come back out here, and we're going to do that together. Okay? Take a few minutes, talk to your mom. I'm going to be right out here.
I don't want to talk to you.
That's fine. I don't want to talk to him either at this point. Go plug your phone in and bring it outside.
Now.
Why?
Because you want to see it?
All right, bro. I'm going to call the cops.
No.
Oh, okay, so you want to go plug in your phone so I can see it?
Go plug in your phone. Now.
Alright.
Listen, Daryl, I'm giving you the opportunity to do the right thing. You've done many, many, many wrong things.
Okay.
Okay, go plug in your phone.
Uh-huh.
Come back out here in 5 minutes. And we're going to go through it, and we're going to make sure you get off the internet.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Alright.
Put barbecue sauce on it.
Alright.
It's in my refrigerator. Go eat it.
Stay off the internet.
Come on, come on, come on. talk to? These are just going to sit here and smoke on these ladies.
Like, come on. Let's go down here where I have power.
Alright.
I'm sorry I put y'all through this. I'm really sorry.
What if, okay, so what if it wasn't me? What if you were talking to a real little kid?
Then I would have been in jail. Or been dead. Been
But
shot,
wouldn't
been
you have,
stabbed.
you wouldn't feel bad that you said all those nasty things to a little girl?
What, I feel bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you feel bad.
I feel bad.
Oh my God.
They made me take off the
How many times you going to tell me this?
deactivate the account.
Alright.
Don't need a phone number.
You want me to kick you out right now? I can. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? You got homeless shelter downtown. That which one?
No.
It's like my phone. I just fucking damn on.
I ain't gonna be online no more. No chat room. No more chat rooms. Stay off of that shit. And be late in trouble.
They're gonna put me back in the hospital.
I'm not gonna put you in the hospital.
You know you have to get me outside, right? Where are you going?
No, I'm standing
Sit
up.
down. I don't think I'm going to the hospital.
Because his mom was a dialysis patient and just went through a heart surgery and has a few more surgeries scheduled coming up.
They got my little girl so bad. What are you doing?
Going through contact. ADHD, I got I got depression, oxygen, Adderall, and lithium carbonate. And 25 milligrams of high
These people okay on your private property?
Thank you, ma'am.
That's all we needed. Thank you.
I think y'all been here before, right?
We have.
You have.
I have.
Yes. I had a retriever on my sister-in-law. A couple months ago.
Yes, I remember. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.